Hello everyone, it's Shauna coming to you live from her craft room in Edmond, Oklahoma. Today is Sunday, January 11th, and we are going to be going through this new mini catalog. It's the January through April 2026 catalog. It just went live this last Tuesday the 6th. So bear with me just a second while you guys are hopping on in. I'm going to do all the technology stuff, make sure I'm in the right spot, on the right page, that you guys can hear me. Yep. And I'm going to turn on live chat so that I can see you guys popping in. Get myself a little bit more centered. There's a little bit of a delay in the Facebook world, so let's see if I'm centered and straight. Because that's the worst thing, is being kilter-skelter. Okay. Are you guys having a fabulous weekend? I hope so. I still don't think I am. I can't believe it's Sunday already. Yesterday I went to a crop. If you guys are part of my team or on my email newsletter, you know that I try to do a crop once a month. I do a card class once a month and a scrapbooking class once a month. That leaves me one free weekend usually to celebrate birthdays or go out with a friend, or so I'm a busy woman. But anyway, I went to a crop yesterday, had a great time. If you guys ever want to come to the church crop with me, it's at Crossings Church if you're here local, which is off of Portland and Northwest 150th, or Memorial. Either way, it's in between those two streets. Just let me know. Send me a Facebook message, send me an email, send me a comment, and I can give you all the information and the details and let you know when, where, how to get there, where to park. All right, so let me just scoot up just a tad, and maybe we will be good to go. I don't see anybody hopping on yet. If you see the red live blinking button, that means I'm live. Make sure you say hi, so that I will know that you're here. If you don't say hi, I don't know that you're here. So feel free to watch and enjoy. Just know that I won't be chatting with you. If you have any questions through the Facebook Live, please put it in the comments below so that I can answer it. Hopefully we'll have a few people hopping on here. This is a great time for me to kind of show you guys what I've ordered, what's coming to my house, what I'm going to be playing with, what I'm going to be basing my classes off of. And so, especially if you're in my team and doing my classes, it's great for me to know and hear your feedback about what stamps you liked and what interests you. That way maybe I can do a class on one of those. So the more feedback I get, the better. I want to be showing you guys things that you want to see, not just stuff that I love. And people's interests are different. What floats my boat may not float yours, and same backwards. So, anywho, okay, before we get started on this, I do want to go over something that I go over every Facebook Live. Stampin' Up offers 3 levels of creativity. We have something for everyone. We have something for our beginners with our step-by-step kits. We have kind of a middle-of-the-road intermediate, which is the mix and match section, and then we have the advanced level 3, which is creativity your own way. Anything goes, basically. You just find something that you like in the catalog and create. So while we're going through the catalog today, I'm going to spend a little bit of extra time showing you the different levels in the catalog, where to find them. kind of what the differences are between them. I've had a lot of people say the scrapbooking stuff is in the beginning and then they show it again at the end. It's the same stuff. It's not the same stuff. It looks identical, but there are differences. So I want to point those out to you. That way when you're turning in orders, you know what to look for. Speaking of our kits, we have two different kinds of kits. So we have kits that come out every month. Those are on the Stampin' Up website, www.stampinup.com. And normally every month they come out with 2. This last month they came out with 3. I just posted about it on Friday's Facebook post. There was a lot of stuff that went live January 6th. We had our new catalog, we had new online exclusives, we had new kits, we had a new product of the month, we had a new sale called Bonus Days. It was a lot to cover. So, and I don't want anybody missing out on anything or saying that I forgot to tell them. So just be aware, if you have questions, holler at me, but I am trying to cover everything. Also, as far as the kits go, we have what's called a paper pumpkin kit. It is a monthly subscription kit, and we get sneak peeks of what's to come. We don't ever know what it is exactly until it gets to our doorstep. It's kind of like Christmas every month. So the subscription periods end on the 10th, so we just had one that ended yesterday. A beautiful kit. So this one right here is the new one. Starts today. So from today until February 10th, it's going to be Celebrate Spring. It is Easter themed. It coordinates with our Easter Joy Suite collection, which is in the catalog that I'm going to show you. So if you guys send out Easter cards, you're going to love this kit. Again, you have to be subscribed by February 10th. And then the one for February 11th through March 10th is called Fluttering Gardens. I'm really curious about this one, just because I love the colors on this hummingbird. I'm not normally a hummingbird bird person, but this one it's piqued my interest. It does have a free additional stamp set, so that'll be nice. And then, of course, it'll be spring, summer, pretty colors. We also have a add-on die set. I want to say it's $13.50 maybe. It's item number 168666. And these dies coordinate with each month. So January was the postage themed kit. That was the one that should be coming to everybody's door if you're on a Paper Pumpkin monthly subscription. Then the tulips go with the Easter one that's coming. And then the word beautiful is the March one. So if you want the add-on dies to keep your crafting going, feel free. You can add that while supplies last. Last I saw it was still there. So that is the Paper Pumpkin sneak peeks. Product of the month. So every month they have a new item that's $5. If you spend $75 or more. Oh, the last month, they just started this. This was December's. It was a pack of pretty blue floral paper. I've flipped through this before, so I don't want to spend too much time. But if you're a blue person and like florals, it was a pretty pack of paper. Again, $5 if you spent over $75. This month is a really nice stamp set. Again, you spend $75 for the month of January. You get it for $5. So I have not gotten my order yet. I got part of it yesterday. The rest of it, the stuff that I really wanted to show you, will be here next week, probably tomorrow, because that's just how me and Stampin' Up operate. It always seems like I get it a day after I need it. But anyway, so those are our products of the month. If you ever have questions on that, holler at me. And the last thing I want to mention is Stampin' Up offers a lot more than just supplies. We do offer supplies, but they have started offering this last year craft classes. So we have virtual retreats, online retreats. This one that is coming up January 22nd, 23rd, you don't have to be live on those days, but if you do want to participate, you're going to have a Facebook private group, and you'll have access to that private group afterwards. So like I said, if you can't see it the 22nd and the 23rd, you can do it later. But I just want to let you guys know it's the 2026 virtual retreat card making. It's item number 170023. This has a lot of stuff in it. It's got your designer series paper, which is your pattern paper, your cardstock, your envelopes. Comes with 2 stamp sets, dies, embellishments, flip flaps. The live event is from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time on both of those days. So you're looking at 14 hours total of instruction time. Tips, tricks, techniques from the CEO, Sarah Douglas, other leaders there at the regional office. So it's a lot more than just cards. They are going to show you how to make 15 different cards, but you get a lot of supplies, a lot of tips, tricks, fun times. They're probably going to do some giveaways if I had to guess. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. But just so you know, they do offer classes if you're ever interested in that. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time on anything else because I do want to go over the new catalog. Now, like I said, everything that happened Tuesday. So new catalog, new product of the month, bonus days. Let me cover that real quick. Bonus days is for every $50 you spend in the month of February. No, in the month of January. Can't even keep my month straight. You get a coupon, a $5 coupon. So spend $50, earn $5. You redeem that $5 in the month of February. They send you an email. It has the code. Then when you shop in February, you put those coupon codes in and you get your savings. So earn now, redeem later. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, if you have questions on bonus days, let me know. So new catalog, product of the month, bonus days started, 3 new kits, and online exclusives. It was a big day in the Stampin' Up world. Online exclusives. Those are items that they come out with every 2 months. So every 2 months you get new online exclusives. They never make it into a catalog. They are first come, first serve. Some of the cutest things are what's on there. So I use a lot of online exclusives because I want people to know if you're not shopping at StampinUp.com, you're missing out on some stuff. Because we have some great stuff that never makes it to the catalog. So I do have the January online exclusive just so that you guys can see a real quick walkthrough. This is not as big as some of our other online exclusives because the new catalog came out at the same time. So where is the best place to shop? StampinUp.com. Do we have catalogs? Yes. We have this one that just went live. We have this one that goes through May. So lots of different items, lots of different things to look at. I'm already tired of talking. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can catch my breath. Let's look through the online exclusive first because it's quick, easy, and short. So, and this is just kind of a paper printout because this is really, it's just online. So there was this really pretty pack of floral paper, lovely blossoms. And this is a suite, so you can, A suite just means that you have paper, dies, an embellishment, sometimes ribbon, sometimes an embossing folder, and if you buy the suite, you get a savings. Do you have to buy it as a suite? No. If you just like the paper, just buy the paper. If you just like the glossy dots, which is the embellishment, just buy the embellishment. I will say the glossy dots are very, very pretty. I have them. There is some Secret Sea, Old Olive, Cloud Cover, and White. And there are three different sizes. Nope, 2 different sizes. So there's a big and a small. So very pretty. It does go with that pack of paper, but it goes with other things too. I did not get this pack of paper or the stamps. I have so many different floral, and so I did not get any. I didn't get the embossing folder. It is a stripe embossing folder. There's some cloud cover ribbon. Let me take a drink. Sorry, lots of talking. Gliding Garden Swing. I think this is a beautiful stamp set. It will be coming to my house. I could sit on a front porch swing and swing all day and just relax and talk. And so this has my name on it. I haven't ordered it yet. I'm on a budget just like everybody else. I can only get a little bit each time. So this was another one. I plan on using this for spring / Mother's Day and this for Father's Day. This is Peaceful Dock. Again, it has not jumped. It's in my shopping cart. It has not jumped into a box and on my way to the house yet. There is also one that's called a Peaceful Pier. And then there's also one that's called Peaceful View. And I think all 3 of those stamp sets coordinate lovely together and are great for Father's Day. Fragrant Layers. Again, it's a floral. It's pretty. I'm not going to get it. So again, this is kind of, if you're on my team, kind of an easy way for you guys to know what I'll be using in the prior months. So Blessed Beginnings. I just personally want this. I don't know if I'll make any cards with it. I think it's a great stamp set to have in my stash for weddings, for baptisms. I love that church. It comes with dies. I think it would be great to have. Again, lovely arrangements. Not coming to my house. That's the one that goes with that suite, with the paper, with the embellishments that I showed you. So the reason why they're showing it again is you can buy it as a suite with all the stuff, or you can buy it just by the bundle, which is the stamp and the die. And again, if you buy the bundle, there's a savings there. If you buy them separately, it would be $54. If you buy them as a bundle, it's $48.50. So, and this is just kind of an overview. This is everything. So really, that is all the new product. There is a workshop using this lovely blossoms. So there's a workshop scrapbook kit. So the kit, so there's workshops and then there's kits. And I'm going to show you that in the mini catalog. It's a little bit easier to understand and see. The workshop comes with the pattern paper, some sticker sheets, and the coordinating cardstock. You can do it that way and get an all-exclusive workshop kit. And that's in one section of our catalog, which is the kit section. Then later on in the level 3 Creativity Your Own Way is where you can just buy the pattern paper and the stickers. You don't buy the kit and it doesn't have the instructions to put it together. Hopefully that'll make a little bit more sense. There is also a few stamp sets that are by themselves. So there's a round of hellos that coordinate with one of our circle punches. There's a seasonal celebration stamp set. There's a good luck stamp set. Unbridled beauty, if you like horses and country. There is some paper called Splash of Sparkles. Don't worry about any of that. That was some scrapbooking stuff I was working on yesterday. And then those are just notes to myself. Some shimmer paper. Here's some little die cut laser cuts called Covered in Flowers. There's that workshop kit that I was just talking about that uses that lovely blossoms. So you can buy it with just the paper, you can buy it with just the cardstock, or you can buy the workshop. Again, I'll kind of go over a little bit more of that when we get to our catalog. And then there's this ribbon and this stamp set called Currently Loving. So currently playing, currently reading, currently loving. Again, none of that came to my house. It's not really anything that interests me. But again, like I said at the beginning of this video, what floats my boat may not float yours. Everybody has their own style. So, okay, to the section that we are all here and waiting for. Again, if you are joining me live, make sure you say hi. If you want to be part of the conversation, the oohing, the awing, because I don't see anybody that has jumped on yet. If you don't want to be, if you just want to be incognito, that's totally fine too. So don't feel like you have to. But again, it gives me an idea, especially if you're on my team, what you like, what you don't like, what I can have in my class, what I am not going to. But this will give you an idea of what's on my list. My list was rather long. So always in our catalogs, there's a nice little note from the CEO, Sarah Douglas. This one just kind of goes over scrapbooking and how that has evolved and changed over the years. But even though it looks different, what it still means. So, and we're going to talk about scrapbooking a little bit here because I want to show you guys again, our catalog does split this up by levels, and that's the reason why I talk about it every video. 3 levels of creativity. We have something for everyone. We have the step 1, beginners, step 2, intermediate, step 3, advanced. Our table of contents split it up that way. So page 6 through 13 is the step-by-step. Page 14 through 21 is the quick and easy, which is the mix and match, middle of the road. Page 22 through 69 is level 3, creativity your way. And then if you ever want to join Stampin' Up or the index, those are in the very back. I love this Stampin' Die. This is on its way to my house. I thought my stuff would be here by today. It's not. It'll probably be here tomorrow. In fact, it's going to come, my order was a little bit big. It's going to come in 2 different boxes. One of the boxes showed up yesterday. Not the box I was hoping for. But that's okay. Here's a little fun little game. You might want to take a look at that. It's cute. Okay. Step-by-step kits. Level 1, beginners, which I don't think it's just for beginners, and I talk about this all the time. I love our kits. I use our kits all the time. So we have card kits, which are the brown box. Again, every month they come out with 2 kits, sometimes 3. This last month they had 3. These kits are all inclusive, which means you can take this little brown box wherever you want to go, to a sporting event, camping, And you're going to have everything you need in here. You're going to have your ink. You're going to have a block to stamp with. You're going to have your stamp. You're going to have your cards, your paper, everything. This is an old one I still need to put together. I was just showing the difference of making some shaker cards with it and then how it normally comes, but it was a birthday kit. It's really cute. Again, step-by-step instructions. Even tells you where to put your adhesive. You cannot go wrong. Now, can you go rogue and do them however you want? Yes. Like I said, when I saw this, I thought shaker cards immediately because I love shaker cards. And that's what I made. I think I made 4 shaker cards. This comes with 9 cards and 4 of them I made, or 8 cards and half of them I made shaker cards. The other half I'm going to do just like it says. So again, kits. We also have scrapbooking kits. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to reach across my desk. I pulled out one of our old ones just so you can see what I'm talking about. This is a workshop kit. Again, step-by-step instructions how to make these 3 2-page layouts. And I did make those 3 2-page layouts. So this one right here is no much fun. I did add some of my own snowflakes at the bottom. Did a little bit of ink blending just to add some interest. It didn't show to do that, but I just thought there was a lot of blank space here and it needed it. The memories is this one right here. So I did buy this kit and I put this kit together just the way it said. I need to add something here. This needs a title. There's a lot of blank space here. Okay, so you can buy the kit, comes with the instructions, you put it together exactly the way it says. Or, where you're going to see later on in the catalog, when it comes to the level 3 creativity your own way, you can buy the designer series paper, the pattern paper, and go rogue and completely on your own. And I did that as well. So the kit shows you how to make 3 2-page layouts. I took that kit and made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-page layouts and added some Cricut cuts. Same paper, just not the kit. So you're going to see, the reason why I'm showing this to you and I'm taking a little bit of extra time on these first 2 pages is you're going to see some of the stuff and it's going to look like it's in the catalog twice. It's not. It's 2 different things. It just looks similar. Okay, so kits, card, scrapbooking, step-by-step, follow the instructions. This page shows a couple of our kits. These are the 3 that they came out with just this last Tuesday the 6th. I posted these on my Facebook page Friday. I love this 3D Adopt a Pet kit. It is so cute. Little parakeet in his cage, a little cat in a box, little dog in a house, little gerbil or hamster eating some food. Adorable. They also have a little baby book. So if you know anybody having a baby, you can put together a little scrapbook album. Or they have this really pretty floral bright card kit. And then they, you know what? That baby book was last month's. The animals, the flowers, and then the butterfly kit is this month. I said that wrong. So there is a butterfly card kit. Okay, so Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. This kit is a step-by-step instruction kit. I did not buy it because this did not appeal to me. However, I already have this paper. It's the Made with Love paper. And so I went rogue and made my own scrapbook pages. I went to a crop yesterday. Go to a crop every month. At least I try to. And that's what I worked on. And this is actually the scrapbooking class that I'm offering for the month of February. So I did not have any of these stickers, which totally fine. But let me just show you, using that paper and some of the doilies and the stamps, I made, here's layout 1. Here is layout 2. And I know you can't see all of this because I'm not zoomed out really far enough. But you will notice that this right here, this one, actually looks really similar to this one. I put the paper in the same places. It just has the photos and the title different. And then here was page 3, the layout 1 and layout 3, page 1 and 2 is what I'm trying to say. So that just gives you a sneak peek. If you're watching, that is going to be the scrapbook kit class that I offer for the month of February. Cards we make in advance. Scrapbooking we make in the past. So for my club girls who are in card class, we're using the Valentine's paper this month to make our cards. So anyway, this is the kit. Again, step-by-step instructions to make these 3 layouts using these sticker sheets, the cardstock, and the designer series paper. Here is another scrapbooking workshop kit. This is Exploring Nature. I love the paper. I love the stickers. I will probably be getting the paper and the stickers for Father's Day. Again, I am on a budget just like everybody else. This will make its way to my house closer to Father's Day. This catalog goes from January to April. We have 4 months to enjoy this catalog. So don't feel like you have to get everything at once. I will not be making these pages necessarily. I will probably come up with something different for my scrapbooking class. And then the last workshop kit, so there were 3 workshop kits in this catalog. It is called Beach Time. And it has kind of a California vibe. What's the boardwalk out there that has the amusement park on it? I believe that's in California. Anyway, very bright. It's got Ferris wheels, roller coasters, palm trees. Again, I don't know if I'll be getting this. This is not my style, but so those are the 3 scrapbooking workshop kits. Then the card kits, again, they come out with every month. So that was level 1. Level 2, quick and easy options. So this kind of talks about scrapbooking and cards. And I want to focus on this for a second, so give me a moment. Okay, we have what's called Memories and More card packs. I'm going to show you an older one. I love this. It's on its way to my house. It is spring themed, Mother's Day themed. So I will be using it for some spring cards, some Mother's Day cards. What I'm going to show you is an old happy birthday. And again, level 1 has cards and scrapbooking. Level 2 has cards and scrapbooking. So this Memories and More, here are the envelopes. Very pretty. Again, this is an old one. This is not this one. So I want to give you an idea because I don't have the product in my hand yet. I really hoped it was going to be here, and it was not in the box that came yesterday. These are card bases. So they're already pre-scored. And then what you do, so you've got your envelopes, you've got your card bases. Excuse me. My throat is very dry. And then you have what's called, these were called the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes. These are called Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack. And what the thought is that you can take one of these card bases and then you can take, there's 2 sizes. So this is a 3x4 and then this is a 4x6. This also comes with some stickers. So this was birthday and congratulations. So these stickers, here's a couple. There's 2 pages of those. And then there's 2 pages of these. So this makes me happy. Congratulations. Party time. You can use these for the scrapbooking to make it very easy. Again, this is called Mix and Match Level 2 Quick and Easy. So they're all color coordinated for you. Again, these are all double-sided. And there's 2 of each card. Fun time, good friends, great memories. There's some journaling cards. But very cute. More journaling. Like I said, they're all double-sided. Okay, so the thought is you can make a card out of this. You could take this card base, put this on dimensionals, put some ribbon if you bought ribbon, put a couple embellishments, some bling, put this in an envelope, and you're done. Quick, easy, level 2, mix and match. Okay. Or you could also cut this down and layer that on top of there. I mean, it already will layer on there, but if you wanted for that back piece to, you know, stand out a little bit more, you could cut this out in a circle and do this as a layer, this as a layer, and then have your circle on top popped up. So again, several different ways that you could make these into cards. The scrapbooking portion of the Quick and Easy Level 2. So we sell a variety pack of, I'm going to call them page protectors. If you guys have ever heard of the Project Life, I think it was Heidi Swap. This is kind of a play on that. So you use these same little 3x4s or 4x6s packs, and this is where the stickers come into play. And so some of these are one page, so you could take a piece of cardstock, just 8.5 by 11, cut it down. These all measure 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. And there's an album that you can buy for this, or you can buy another cute little album somewhere else. But I could take this, I could put a photo on here, I could take some of those stickers, put some stickers on here. So you get one, just one, you know, you slip it in. This one is broken down into 2. So 2 4x6 pockets. And say it's birthday, say you want to make a little cute little birthday album. You could use this as your second page. Today is the day, explain, journal, put some photos down here. You could do a 4x6 photo or 2 3x4s. But there are 1, let's see, 2, I think there are 2 of the 4x6s. So 2 of those pages. And then the next page is where this is 3 compartments. So you've got a 4x6 compartment down here, and then a 2 3x4 up here. Again, you can stick some photos down here, a place to journal, a little title. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those pages. And you can do them where the 4x6 is on the bottom and these, or you could do it where the 4x6 was on top and the 3x4 pockets were on bottom. So you can mix and match those up. Excuse me, take a drink. And then the next size are 4 3x4. So there's 4 pockets in this, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of those. And again, you could take just a 3x4 photo and stick in these, put your little journal, put your little title. So a very easy, quick way to make a personalized album. Maybe a special trip, maybe a special birthday, say your parents' 50th anniversary, just a special occasion, something quick, easy, mix and match. Everything coordinates. So that is the level 2 card and scrapbooking kit. The quick and easy options. And put those to the side, get this out of my way. I just want you guys to understand the catalog so that it makes sense. Okay. Kits out of my way. Without making everything fall. All right. So still on that same mix and match level 2, there are some little packs of dies. We call these ephemera packs. So they have words, they have images, they have some puffy stickers. These are already laser cut die cuts. You pop them out. They just simply pop out. I had some out yesterday for Valentine's. I've already put them away. They kind of go everywhere, so I kind of store them in a case. Let me grab them. They're just right here. Again, just a quick and easy way to make some cards. Like, see, there's love you, be mine, happy Valentine's Day. I just keep them in these clear stamp cases because they do fall apart. Here was some Christmas ones. Again, very easy way to make some quick and easy Christmas cards, some scrapbook pages. So there's some images, and you get like 2 pages of each. Some trees, some candy canes. There's a couple of different packs in here. Some reindeer, some snowmen. So these are little die cuts. Here were the words: peace on earth, holly jolly, again, Noel, Merry Christmas, wishing you a Christmas full of peace and wonder. So these are great. Here were some really pretty gold, like Christmas, joy, merry, happy, holiday. You can mix and match those. So let me get that closed. Hold on. Again, we call them ephemera packs, but that's what they are. They're just laser die cuts. Okay, so again, still sticking with the mix and match, the level 2. We have some, I was just using it. Where did I put it? 6x6 paper packs. Here it is right here. We are using this in our card class next Saturday. This was Valentine's themed, pretty much. There are, and each one of these is different, but this one had 6 designs, 8 pieces of each. And this was just some cute little Valentines for kids. If you have kids, you can cut these in 4. And on one side, it says, we just click, your extra special, happy Valentine's Day, something sweet for someone neat. They're just 2-sided. And again, there are 8 pieces of this. So this is very easy to make, mass produce cards. Here is, you're amazing, be my Valentine, love you more. We're going to use this on the card that we're making. And again, to and from, but you don't have to use them like that. You can just use this as your focal image. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Here's a little piece that you can cut in 3rds. Great little sending hugs, happy heart day. These are some great titles or sayings to put on the front of your card. This is the one that we will be making our card with. And I just cut this out and popped it on the middle of that card. So a very quick and easy card because they all coordinate. And again, easy to mass produce because you have 8 pieces of each. So here's another piece. Love that. That's a great spring. And then here's actually a card that I'm working on right now. I don't have it finished. I don't have a sentiment on it, but if you guys know, our Valentine stuff came with some cute little shaker bits. I've used this piece right here in the back. Again, I need to put a sentiment on it still. I'm not done with it, but kind of a sneak peek. And a very pretty polka dot, which I'm going to use that. I got some creating to do. Yesterday was scrapbooking. Today I need to focus on some cards. So, great pack of paper. But again, you can take this pack of paper and then use that and cut it down for those little, in those page protectors that I was showing you. These would be great to fit in these little slots. So you don't have to have that memories and more. You could use something like this to do that. In fact, the card that we're going to be making for my class this coming Saturday, the 17th, came from the catalog. It was a spin on this. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. So that's where I got that idea from. Our catalog is so much more than just a catalog. It is a great inspiration, tips, tricks, techniques, an idea book. Just down here, in fact, you've got some templates for some cards, just some ideas on how to use the paper and the little sticker packs and die cuts. You've got some scrapbooking pages ideas. You've got some little tags. Again, all of these coordinate and work together so that they've taken the guessing out. You just pick and choose and play. Okay, this is a great stamp set. It has New Year's, it has anniversary, it has Valentine's, Easter, Patrick's Day, graduation, happy birthday. So if you're looking for a good sentiment set, here it is right here. Page 19. There are 20 different photopolymer. All of our stamps are going to be photopolymer now. They've just gone to that. They've just changed the packaging on us for them to be slimmer and easier to store. So if you are in the need of a great sentiment stamp set, here you go. This is one I would recommend. Put that back. Put this up. Okay. So again, some easy, here's some baby themed. I already have some baby stamp sets that have dies, so I did not get this. Here's a great Father's and Mother's Day, a Valentine's Day. I did not get either one of these, so we won't be playing with these in class. But if you are looking for big sentiments, ones that take up quite a bit of the front of a card, which there is a time and a place for that. If you're wanting something easy, something simple, big sentiment stamps are the way to go. And I have a couple of them in my stash that I use quite often when I'm mass producing. Here's one, I think it's from 2019. Thinking of you, best wishes, happy birthday, thank you. Here's a Merry Christmas one that was just in the last catalog. Because you can use that and then just put a few things on the front of the card. Here's a congratulations. So I don't keep those with my other stamps. I keep them separate because I reach for them quite often to make easy, simple cards. Okay. Level 3, creativity your own way. This is my favorite part of the catalog. So we've gone through the level 1, the kit, the step-by-step, cards, and scrapbooking. We've gone through the level 2, the mix and match, card, and scrapbooking. Now we're going to look at level 3, creativity your own way. So lots of cute little things that we're fixing to see throughout the pages. Here's one that's called Lovely and Beautiful. Again, it's floral. These were just some ideas. What did catch my eye on this page was this paper over here in the corner. If you know Stampin' Up, our paper is awesome. I know you can go to Hobby Lobby, you can go to Michael's, get paper. The quality is different. And you can ask anybody that's ever played with Stampin' Up paper. Our paper is the bomb diggity bomb. It's thicker, it's higher quality, it's more vibrant. I'm not saying there's something wrong with the other paper. I used it for years when I scrapbooked. But if you're wanting to put a quality card together, something that looks professional and beautiful, our paper is awesome. Okay, so again, we've talked about me owning tons of floral. You guys, if you've not looked through, I've got a couple of craft room videos on my YouTube channel, creating cards from the heart. I give you a sneak peek into my life, what my craft room looks like. you would be like, oh, okay. I have I think the last time I counted my stamps when I was organizing them was like 600 something stamps. I have floral stamps out the wazoo. So, beautiful stamp set. If you don't have a floral stamp set, you should get it. I don't need it. It is wedding, happy couple. It's beautiful. It's called Simply Beautiful. Here are some dies. This group of dies is great for sentiments. Again, none of this came to my house. Some beautiful gold laser cut die cuts. Ephemera packs, whatever you want to call them. Quick and easy. They have some beautiful gems. Some beautiful ribbon. Didn't get it. However, I did get the paper. This is the paper that we are going to be using for Mother's Day this year. If you are in my stamp club. My card making club. My scrapbooking club. You will see this. I love this paper. And you will see throughout my catalog that I have little hearts. Here are some ideas. Some little techniques. Watercoloring with our inks. Our blends. Beautiful scrapbooking page. The paper is gorgeous. Here's them using one of those die cuts, this right here, and they've cut it out and they've stuck a photo behind it. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Look at that gold die cut with the vellum. So pretty. Some more ideas. This is showing you another technique, another tip. They've taken this die cut gold vellum and they're showing you that you can take your blends and flip it over and color the vellum, and then you've got this pretty color behind the gold flower. Again, still that same, this is a suite, so same line of products. The suite, you can buy all of this together as as one price. $150.25 for the paper, the dies, the ribbon. And that's kind of our virtual card retreat. When I was saying that they offer more than just supplies, they offer virtual card making classes, retreats. You're basically buying a suite of products, one that you can only get through that virtual retreat. You can't, it's not in the catalog, you can't get it any other way. But it's $165 worth of product, and you're getting stamps and dies and the embellishments and the ribbon, the paper. And then for free, you're getting the private Facebook group, the 14 hours of card making instruction, a way to communicate and talk while you're doing that 14 hours, if you can do it at the same time live. If not, you can go back and watch the replay. Tips, tricks. So when you're looking at that virtual retreat, that's what it's based off of. You're buying that suite of product. Okay, this was a suite, another suite called Made with Love. Now, going back to suites, again, I just want to make sure that you understand, you can buy this all one for a suite price, $150.25. If you don't want everything, you can buy them separately. You can piecemeal it together. Now, there are suites and there are bundles. A bundle would be this stamp and this die together. So again, it has an individual price for the stamp, an individual price for the die, but if you buy them together, you can get a bundle price, Or if you buy the whole suite of products, you can get a suite bundled price. If you have questions that doesn't make sense, let me know. Take another drink, sorry. Okay, Made with Love. If you are local and in my card and scrapbooking group, this is going to look familiar because this was on the monthly email. So I did not buy the suite of products because I didn't really care for this stamp set. That's really the only thing it boils down to. And I didn't need treat bags. However, I love the paper. I have used the you-know-what out of the paper. I've used it for card class. I've used it for scrapbooking class. I just showed you the scrapbooking ones. I don't have my card ones with me. This embossing folder, love. I have used the you-know-whaty out of it. You guys are going to get sick of seeing it. In fact, it's on this card right here. It's this white piece. It's a gorgeous embossing folder. These shakers are the shaker bits in this. There are little envelopes with a little heart on it. There are hearts. There are confetti. There are little bitty lips in here. In fact, there's one right there. Those are little bitty lips. There's pink hearts, there's red hearts, there's white hearts. So cute. So I fell in love with parts of this suite. Didn't care for, I have tons of hearts. But of course I got the dies, got the embossing folder, got the shaker bits, got the paper. The ribbon is a very small and narrow ribbon. I probably wouldn't use it too much. It is cute for little bitty packages, little treat boxes. So I bought these items individually because I didn't want the suite of products and I didn't need the stamp and the die, the bundle. So I bought them a la carte, if you want to say. Again, some great ideas. You can take our embossing folders. This is a great technique. Take a roller, put ink on the raised portion of that embossing folder, put your paper in it, run it through the embossing machine, and it will put your ink indented into those debossed parts. So great technique. This is a great alphabet set that we have, that I have. Here it's showing a great way to use those treat bags, that you don't have to use the whole big bag, that you can cut off the top part, do some ink blending, change up the look. You could also make cards out of those treat bags. So you don't have to use them the big way like they show. You could cut it down. You can make it for cards. Okay. Easter Joy, coming to my house, currently on its way, probably stuck in a UPS truck if I had to guess. Because like I said, I got my other box yesterday. So my order was big enough to do 2 boxes. This is in the other box. Fell in love with pretty much everything. So I bought the suite. I got the bundled suite collection deal. These Easter bunnies are too cute to not love. I cannot wait. If you look at this paper, and they've done this before. Yeah, it shows it right here. See these little like scenery? Okay, that is one of these pages out of this paper pack. It's this one right here. It's 6 4x6 pieces, and you get 2 sheets of this. I cannot wait to take this little, it's this piece right here with the clouds and the grass. And what gave me the idea was this card right here. I cannot wait to make this bunny slide across this card and make a slider card. These are just things that come into my head when I'm looking through at these samples. Okay, so love the stamp and the die set. This die has a cute little basket. You know that's going to make a cute little treat box of some sort. I love treat boxes. I love moving cards, interactive cards. I love shaker cards. Those are the things that float my boat. We make a lot of them in my classes. Great pack of paper. These little embellishments, there's some little gingham Easter eggs. How can you not love it? Some cute gingham balmy blue ribbon that coordinates with this paper. Yes, 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 please come to my house. Let me play with you. So again, I bought the suite. See, here's a little treat box, treat basket. This basket, the way it die cuts, it cuts these slits in here. I don't know if you can see that. See the slits in this? It even has this little die right here that cuts multiple little slits of paper. You can take the paper and weave it through the basket. And that's what it's showing you right there. That's the little technique on that. I have a ton of these little Easter egg cartons. So that's a cute little fun idea. Some home decor. We color eggs every year. In the last couple of years, because the egg prices have been so high, Walmart sells these little plastic eggs, and we color them with markers and stuff, and we hide those. So, okay, I'm going to go back to something that looks familiar. This is called Nature Walk. Remember when we were back here talking about our scrapbooking kits? And this showed exploring nature. Okay, this was the workshop kit. Step-by-step instructions to make these 3 2-page layouts. You're seeing it again here. It's the paper. This is in a suite. So now you've got a stamp set, you've got some little embellishments, some Secret C ribbon, some dies. Love the paper, love the dies, love the ribbon. Haven't bought it yet. This is Father's Day. This is what I'm going to be using for Father's Day. I've got some time. It'll be on my next order. But I don't need the stamp. I have some embellishments that look pretty close to this. So I just bought the paper, the stamps, and the dies, or I will buy. But again, in a suite, in a workshop kit, same product. This is giving you some ideas on spritzing paper, distressing paper, some tips, tricks, techniques, using sponge daubers. This kind of gives me Tim Holtz vibes, if you guys know who that is. Here is Cute as a Bug Suite. Love the paper. In fact, here's a little piece of it. Love the colors, love the embellishments, love the ribbon. I don't love, they're cute, but I don't love the stamp and the die. I know people who do, but I cannot see myself cutting out bugs. However, if you had to make a get well card and you said, sorry you caught a bug, that would be cute. I don't know. So none of this, except for this, I did go ahead and buy the embellishments because I thought that that would be cute for spring, maybe even on the Easter paper, some ladybugs. The rest of this and the ribbon I did get, but the rest of this I have not. Some cute ideas. Those dies do cut out some of the bugs out of that paper. So again, this is one of those paper packs that these dies will cut these images in the paper. They've made some little picnic flatware sets, some little gift boxes. Here's the beach boardwalk. Again, we saw it in the kit, the workshop kit that you made the scrapbooking pages with. Here's the suite. Roller coaster, Ferris wheel, ticket, amusement park. Again, California vibes. I love the palm trees with the sunset, some water, some great summer pages. So if you're going to go to an amusement park, if you're going to go to California, see some pretty beaches, some sunsets, this would be great. I don't see that in my future. Some puffy stickers. I love the paper. I just don't see personally the reason that I need it. And the amusement park that we have here is Frontier City, which is Western themed. So, of course, I have some pages that I've already made like that. But these are cute. Just taking that paper, and it's got the pretty colors in the sunset, and then cutting the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster or stamping them in black. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Here is our embossing machine. If you guys are in my card class, you guys know that I recently broke my old one, had to get a new one. So if you're in the market for a really nice embossing or die cutting machine, here it is. We've got a big one and a small one. Let me show you. Ouch. Kind of the size difference. Here's the small one. This is one I've had for a while. It was a little thing demonstrators could get. We only have them in white. So what's nice is that it's very small and easy to use and compact, great to travel with. Okay, I'm just going to give you so that you can see size dimension wise. There's the small one. Here's the big one. This will fit a 6x6 through. So some of our dies are bigger than this right here. This will fit probably 3.5 wide. So those are the two different sizes. The small one is 70. The big one is double. It's 140. I'm going to say if you're going to get one, get the bigger one. That way you can always use it with any of the dies. You're not limiting yourself. If you're going to put in the money, go ahead and do it. Come into my house. Come into my house. Okay, we're done talking about the suites, which is the stamp, the die, the paper, the embellishment, the ribbon. Now we're talking about bundles, which is just a stamp and a die, or a stamp and a punch. I love this flower die. I think it's great that the leaves kind of pop out, that you can pinch them and give them some 3D dimension. I love the "If friends were flowers, I'd pick you" sentiment. Love. I love this die right here for sentiments. Cannot wait to play with that. This is something that we are going to either use for Easter or spring or Mother's Day. This has many, many great uses. This is more Easter themed to me. So Woolly Friends bundle. This is a stamp and punch instead of a stamp and a die. But you can see it makes these little sheep, and the head, you can do them differently. You can do them facing you or aside. The little heads are separate from its body, and I cannot wait to make I think they're called like Weeble Wobbles. There's a little spring that you put behind here, and you can flick its ear or its head, and it moves, it shakes. So like the sheep is moving, it's alive. Cannot wait to use that technique on that. So again, these could be a class. Let me know if you're interested, if you like it, what your thoughts are. This also says sending flowers and sunshine. How well does that coordinate with that? Yes, please. You're simply fabulous, like a U. You make me happy. Welcome, cutie. This would be a great baby card. So lots of, I can't wait. Coming soon. I did not get, this is a great stamp set though. You can take these words, it's got this blank, and you can use a Cancer ribbon, a heart, praying hands, a star, a dove, a snowflake, a world. You can stamp that, color it, die cut it, and then use it as your O's. So do you guys see where it's got hope and love? They've done the heart for the O. They've done the dove for the joy, the little Cancer, or it doesn't have to be a Cancer ribbon. That's just what comes to my head. That could be a police officer. I mean, depending on the colors that you use, you could use that for all sorts of things. Great stamp. I don't think I'll use it. I could change my mind later on, but again, Tim Holtz vibes, gears and textures. This would be great if you have teen boys. Enjoy the ride. That'd be a great birthday card. So, if you like distressed, again, it's not on my radar. My boys are grown. I did cards like that for years. I've got stamp sets like that. Gears. I've already got all that stuff. Joyful squares. This is kind of a play on shapes. So we've got some squares, some circles, some little corner. Cute. Didn't come to my house. If you like shaker cards, this would be a great die right here to make a shaker card with. See the frame? Any type of frame die would make great shaker cards. In fact, you could probably make this card right here really easy because it cuts out this frame for you, whereas I had to nestle two dies together to cut that out. Perfectly paired. This kind of reminds me of quilting. Again, it is a play on shapes. So these go really well together. This is the paper. So if you're going to get this stamp and die, this paper would be really great that coordinates with it. Not my style. That's okay. Again, there's something for everyone. Greenery Lane. I actually already have this. I won this from my downline. We have a little team thing. Wishing you well. Here for you. Love and hugs. I love the sentiment. I love the font. Thank you. I have some greenery stamps and dies. But like I said, I won this. So I won the stamp. So I have gone ahead and gotten the dies. They're on their way to my house. I have gotten the washi tape that the die's cut out with. And we also have another die and washi tape set. This one was a little bit more colorful, but it works the same way. And we might be using that this coming spring. This is in the annual catalog, the big catalog that goes for the year. It's item 165269. It's called Extraordinary Flora Washi. I never did use it, so I still have that in my arsenal to use. It would make great happy birthday floral cards. But here's some ideas. You can put this on vellum, this washi tape. You can put it on white cardstock. You can put it on colored cardstock. You could put it on a clear window sheet. Different looks depending on what you're trying to achieve. And then when you put that washi tape on that, then you put your little die and you run it through the die cut embossing machine, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Or you can stamp it and die cut it. Okay, we've seen this, right? This is where people are like, man, this catalog is repeating itself. Yes and no. What you saw up here was the workshop kit in our workshop. Didn't go far enough. So our kits are in the front because they're level 1. So there's the kit. And then we saw it again here in the suites. So you can buy a suite. This is level 3, Creativity Your Own Way. And then this is Scrapbooking from Scratch. So hopefully I'm making this make sense. Workshop kit, step-by-step instructions, level 1. Creativity Your Own Way, level 3. Cards, treat boxes, whatever you want to do. Level 2 or level 3, either way, you can look at it both ways. Scrapbooking from Scratch. It allows you to buy the designer series paper, so this pack of paper right here, plus you get a sticker sheet. Designer series paper, sticker sheet, all together at a bundled price for $17. The cardstock is separate. The stamp set is separate. A suite, the paper, the stamp, the die, the embossing folder, the embellishments, the bags, the ribbon, all together. The kit has designer series paper and a couple of different pieces of paper. So this paper is the same as this paper right here. These two paper packs are the same. This one just has a sticker sheet. This pack of paper is different because it's made to make these 3 2-page layouts. And it comes with that same sticker sheet and 2 sheets of die cuts. So kit step-by-step instructions, suite of products, everything coordinates, ties together. Scrapbooking from Scratch, there's not a kit, but you can still buy the paper and the sticker sheet. And you also have a stamp. So yes, the catalog repeats itself, but for a reason. So hopefully that makes sense. And when you're ordering, you understand. So same thing, scrapbooking from scratch. You have this paper that we have seen already twice, now the third time, and its sticker sheet. Or you have the suite of products, or you have the scrapbooking kit. So level 1, level 3, level 2 and 3, depending on how you look at it. Same thing with the beach. Paper, sticker sheet, together. No step-by-step instructions. You can buy a stamp set. You can buy the cardstock. Or you can buy the suite of products that's in the middle of the catalog. Or you can buy the workshopping kit that is in the front of the catalog. So kits have step-by-step instructions. Suites have a whole suite of products that coordinate together. And then in the back you have scrapbooking from scratch, where you can buy the sticker sheet and the paper. Does that make sense? I hope so. I can see some people watching. I've got 5 people watching right now. No one's saying anything, which is fine. That's totally fine because I don't know who it is. But if you have questions, pop on and ask. I hope I'm doing a good enough job explaining it. So here is Mixed Patterns, cute pack paper. Here is a all in a row embossing folder. We have 2 different kinds of embossing folders. We have 3D embossing folders. Here's the heart one. It's this one with the Valentines. So 3D gives a really dimensional look, and you use certain folders for that when you're running it through your machine. And then we have regular embossing folders, which is what this is. It's not a 3D, but this is kind of a square, again, quilted pattern look. So it would go great with that pattern paper. Here's kind of a close-up. If you can see, it's got the lines, it's got the flowers, it's got the polka dots, it has an empty square. Great embossing folder. I'm not much of a quilter. I don't really care for that quilted country look. I love quilts, so if my Aunt Pat's watching, don't take that offensively at all. I love quilts. It's just I don't make very many cards using that quilted look. So, some great embellishments. This has Night of Navy, Garden Green, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink. This is called Addressed to You. These are just single. Okay, so we did the suite of products, which was the paper, the embellishments, the ribbons, the dies, the all exclusive bundles. And then we had the bundles, which was either a stamp and a die, or a stamp and a punch bundled together. They coordinate together. These are all singles. So this stamp set is called Addressed to You, and this is meant to use on your envelopes. So you can see that, I mean, you don't just have to use it on envelopes, but that's kind of what it's designed to do. This is a very pretty beach shell, seashell. This is what's called reversible stamps. So it's one stamp. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. So there's 2 sides to a stamp. Usually the side that you stick to your clear block, which is flat and doesn't have any type of image at all, and then the side that has the image etched into it that gives you your design. So what this does is you use the back of the stamp like you would the front, and it gives you your back solid image. And then you clean that off and you take your stamp and you turn it over on your block, ink it back up, maybe in a darker ink, and then you stamp that image on top of your flat image. So you get this three, that's kind of what it's showing to you here. So here's the back of the stamp, and then you flip it over and you get the other side of the stamp. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If you guys ever have questions, let me know. But again, beautiful beach, if you don't have shells and you do beach cards or scrapbooking. Aspen Grove, this is a great tree stamp set. It's got some tips and tricks and techniques over there. Prayers and promises. I hate to send sympathy cards. Nobody likes to make a sympathy card. But we live in a world where I think it's very important and we need sympathy cards. Great sympathy stamp set. It's called Prayers and Promises. Praying that the Lord's promises will bring you hope and comfort in the days ahead. So sorry for your loss. This one is my favorite. Keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. I think that sums it up. It's a very nice, simple way to get your message across. As you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith, try not to cry. Your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. May you feel God's care and healing as you recover. So, you know, it doesn't have to be for somebody that somebody's lost. I mean, they could have had a surgery. May you feel God's care and healing as you recover. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Give it to God. Anyway, great stamp set if you're needing some sympathy cards. Wow, that got to me. Woo, sorry. Stone and Vine 3D embossing folder. Again, you can see I have a heart here. This is coming to my house, by the way. If you guys ever need to borrow a stamp set and you don't want to buy it yourself, you don't think you're going to use it that much, let me know. I have a lot of sympathy sets because I sell a lot of sympathy cards. Christmas, of course, #1 seller. Birthday, #2 seller. And then kid you not, sympathy. Thinking of you. Yeah. It's in the top 3, believe it or not, guys. It's sad, but that's the world we live in. This talks about the product of the month. We've already talked about that. This talks about earning rewards. So if you're a member, you already know that any order you put in with me, you're earning 10%. So that's something new that they've started. So if you're shopping with me, we need to look at those rewards because you can use those rewards on your orders. So if you're in my club, share what you love and do. If you've ever thought about becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator, let me know. Your index. This talks about the paper pumpkin kit. We've talked about that. There's a little QR code that lets you scan that goes to the Stampin' Up website. That's the catalog. An hour and a half, guys. Sorry. There's a lot in there, a lot to talk about. I'm so glad that the catalog is finally live and that we can open it up. We can share it with you. I've had it in my hands for a month and a half, it feels like. Maybe even longer. So it's so nice to be able to open up the catalog with you and flip through that. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful and fabulous rest of the weekend. If you need anything, if you have questions, holler at me. That's what I'm here for. So you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you back next weekend. It will definitely be next Sunday because I have a card class next Saturday. So if you're here local and you ever want to do a card or scrapbooking class, let me know. I offer them once a month. I'll add you to my email newsletter that I send out. I try only once a month to send out a newsletter, and it lets you see the cards that we're making, see the scrapbooking pages that we're making, let you know the times, the prices, the dates. If you want to come, you can sign up. If you don't, you don't have to. It's not a commitment. So say you love the Valentine's Day ones, but you don't like the Easter ones. You can come to one, not the other. So just letting you know, it is something I offer. If you're local, you're interested, let me know. I'll add you to my email newsletter. You're not committing to anything. I'm just putting your name on my newsletter, and I'll send those out once a month. And then if it's something that you ever want to come to, try out, you can sign up and let me know. So again, thanks for spending the last hour and a half with me. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have enjoyed the walkthrough, that it's given you some ideas on what we're going to be doing in the classes to come. If you have other thoughts, ideas, there was something that you liked that I didn't like, let me know. I can think about adding that to an order and maybe doing a class on it. You guys have a fabulous week. We'll talk to you next weekend. Bye-bye.